Broadcast on BC Hornet Sports is brought to you by these great sponsors: B&N Trucking, Cass Communications, Larry Dunn Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville and Mount Sterling, your Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA, Sarah Culbertson Memorial Hospital, Ray Insurance, Mount Sterling Savings Center, All About Dance and More, the Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency, the Hendricker Funeral Home, Dot Transportation, and Dot Food. Broadcast on BC Hornet Sports is brought to you by these great sponsors: B&N Trucking, Cass Communications, Larry Dunn Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville and Mount Sterling, your Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA, Sarah Culbertson Memorial Hospital, Ray Insurance, Mount Sterling Savings Center, All About Dance and More, the Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency, the Hendricker Funeral Home, Dot Transportation and Dot Foods, your McKay Napa Auto Parts Store, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, El Grady Realty, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, A Rustic Gardens. Thank you to our sponsors and to our listeners for listening and watching the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Good evening, everyone. Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, and Susie Houston with you tonight. Lisa Surratt, you won't hear her because the microphone doesn't work on her headset. So I'm going to get all the final words in tonight. Well, no, I got to ride home with her. I forgot about that. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Call them at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. And Susie, good to be with you tonight as we do some preliminary setting up for the broadcast next week for the regional. We'll have this game and a game Thursday night, we hope, at Beardstown with internet.
Yes, I'm excited about that. That's why we wanted to kind of do a trial run here, so that way I know exactly how to hook everything up, so that way I can bring it to everybody live from regional, which is in Triopia. And the first game is Wednesday, Steve, at 5:30, and we will either play Central or I think Bluffs.
Well, the good thing about that, if you need any troubleshooting, I don't start church till 6 o'clock, so you'll be on the air like at 5 o'clock. We'll know by 5 o'clock what's going on.
Yep.
But we're trying to get internet access over there. If not, we'll use our hotspot. Lisa and I used it when we were over there the night that you got to be a parent for a change.
Yay.
And it worked okay. I think we only had it go out on us one time. So we're happy to do that. Hopefully we can get that set up. But we love bringing you the ball games. And Jack Holt told me this last spring. He said, Steve, you better be making some reservations for Bloomington because you've got a ball club here that could possibly go to state in volleyball.
I think so. So. There shouldn't be any problem. I know that, like if we win Wednesday, we'll play again Thursday. So that should be winners. And then I think we'll play we'll match up against Unity again sometime. So, and we've got to win and they got to win. So it'd be interesting what the third game will be like against Unity.
Okay. So, do we know who we play next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday, it'd either be Central or Bluffs.
Okay. But it's between that game. Okay.
Yes. And let me get it out to double check.
Both squads we have beat.
Yeah. Wednesday we will play the winner of match 1, which is either Triopia or Bluffs. Sorry.
Okay.
And then Thursday, if we win Thursday, we will play. Let's see. Winner of 4 and winner of 5. So winner of 4, it's either, and then we'll go to it's either going to be Camp Point, Whitehall, Hardin, or Carrollton. So Calhoun or Carrollton. So one of them 4.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And Kevin sent us a nice note. He's out there watching volleyball tonight. Hopefully, Kevin, let us know if you've got a picture of the court now. Lisa's slacking on the job over there, and like she did Friday night. But we're glad to be here. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. We'll be back after these messages.
I got.
Broadcast on BC.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster internet and Wi-Fi. Good thing Cascom has reliable download speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi pods to keep all your devices well connected. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Cascom.com for a great offer on reliable internet and whole home Wi-Fi.
Hi, Chad Yingling here with Yingling and Nissen Insurance.
And Mike Yingling, also with Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Tell me about home and auto packages. It looks like we've had some companies with pretty competitive rates here the last few months.
We've done a lot of quotes here in the last few weeks. I've saved anywhere from $600 to even $1,200 off their annual premium. Been doing really well and saving people a lot of money and providing them excellent coverage.
Pretty competitive on the home and auto stuff if people want to quote.
We'd love to take a look at your stuff, give you a quote, and hopefully save you a bunch of money.
Give us a call at 217-773-3397.
Are you looking to start a career or just looking for a change? B&N Trucking offers many different driving options, ranging from home every night to home on the weekends. Apply online at bnntrucking.net or call us at 217-289-3555 to see what fits your needs. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Good evening, Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Susie Houston with you in North Greene. It'll be the North Greene Spartans playing our Brown County Lady Hornets tonight. It's time for the Dot Transportation starting lineups brought to you by Dot Transportation. If you're looking for a full or a part-time driving job, maybe a flexible schedule out there, give the Dot Transportation team a call. Here's their phone number, 217-773-9463. That's 217-773-9463 to be a driver for Dot and have a good, steady job out there. So, Susie, you got the starting lineups down there for us?
I sure do. I want to thank Megan Lawson for giving that to me. And let's see, for North Greene, we have Moore, which is a sophomore. We have Martinez, which is a junior. We have Rogers, a junior. Jackson, a junior. Or, no, a freshman, sorry. Elena Jackson is a freshman. Jaden Winters is a junior. And Smock is a sophomore. And that's your North Greene starters. For your JV starters, we have Johnson, which is a freshman. Sefton, a freshman. Boylan, a sophomore. Guardhouse, a freshman. Painter, a freshman. And Market, a freshman.
Okay, that's your Dot Transportation starting lineups. If you're looking for a full or a part-time driving job for a good company with a flexible schedule, they can work with you at Dot Transportation. Call the hiring team today at 217-773-9463. And I'm looking at the time here. Let's take another quick station break. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show brought to you by the Comfort Man at 773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com.
Are you a CDL holder looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or pull a trailer in your current job? Come drive for Dot Transportation. Dot offers full-time flexible schedules and gives you the option to not touch freight. Looking for a part-time gig? As a part-time Dot driver, you can drive when it works best for you and fits your family's busy schedule. Just let us know when you are available. Whether it's once a week or once a month, it's up to you. Drive for Dot and you'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and a company that roots for your success. Ready to join our team and sport the Dot Blue? Head to drivefordot.com or give us a call at 217-773-9463.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for an organization that changes lives both physically and emotionally? The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA can help. Busy parents love the variety of activities for the whole family and our on-site childcare. We offer scholarship assistance and great options to fit any budget. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group classes like yoga and Zumba. As a nonprofit organization, we pride ourselves on making a positive impact, not only in individuals, but also our community. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self will thank you.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Susie Houston, along with Lisa Surratt. You can't hear her, but she's doing all the video stuff and doing a great job at that, as she always does. Let's look at the keys of the game, brought to you by Hope Through Faith Ministries, where we believe in developing healthy people, healthy families, and healthy churches. Call 217-740-9234 for church consultation and church leadership ideas. That's Hope Through Faith Ministries. That's BC Hornets parent company. Out there that brings you the ball games. Keys to the game: you got to score when you serve. That's number one. Oh. And you got to have you got to not have errors.
Right. The one thing is what Beth and I has been saying is they're free points. If you serve it out of bounds, you don't get it over. Then it's a free point for the opposite team. Mm-hmm. So do not give free points away unless it's them giving it to us. Then we'll take them. Okay. But for the most part, it's you've got to get the serves over, and you got to have good serves, and you just got to have communication, because without the communications, the ball lands between people. So there's a free point. So it's like you got to have that communication also to where we can do that. And it looks like we're getting ready.
And number 5 is Rogers, not Roger. Steve didn't
Roger.
Type. Yeah, okay. Rogers.
Oh, it's Rogers. Okay. Okay, gotcha.
Set the back row. That is Black Ketter. Put over the net by Rogers. Boylan?
Okay, yep.
Go ahead.
And Guardhouse was in the net, but she was already in the motion, and she just can't stop yourself when you do that. Okay.
Pink Knight here. Serving for North Greene will be Carly Moore, a sophomore.
Okay, so we have Market. Boylan gets it out of the net and back over by Johnson, which is going to be out of bounds, Steve.
2-0 score on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
Okay, so there was kind of just a poor hit by Market for Boylan to get out.
Moore serves again, out of
That
bounds.
is out of bounds.
That's a free point.
Yep, we like free points when it comes to us. Okay, so back to serve will be Hallie Sefton. Okay, she's been serving pretty good, Steve.
Get Winters, and it's set up by Moore. Back to Winters. She gets it across.
Boylan, Johnson, back to Guardhouse, and that is in. That is a nice hit.
Makes it a 2-2 ball game. First game on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
Okay, second serve by Sefton.
Deep, that's Blackketter. Finally.
Okay, so we have Sefton to Boylan, and back row hit by Guardhouse. Sorry, that was a back hit by Market, which got a point for us. So this is
Moore could not get that set right for North Greene.
Okay, and this is Sefton's third serve.
Deep set for Blackketter, and it's going to be Winters.
Sefton. Boylan's going to try to get it out of the net, which she was not able to do. Them are hard when they get into the net, Steve, to get them back out.
You don't know how it's going to come off the net, particularly until you've played with a net, because every net tension tends to be just a little different.
Yep. And ours is really flimsy. Oh, my
Elena
goodness.
Jackson, the freshman, serving.
Okay, and that's Fink to Market, back over by Boylan. And she was just able to put that down.
Lack of talking by North Greene on that. Nobody went for that ball. It wasn't that it was one of those we hit where nobody was. We hit it where nobody went for it.
Yep. Okay, Brooke Guardhouse is serving. She's our freshman.
Blackketter finally got over by Jackson. Then
Guardhouse, Boylan, and communication girls. That was back over by Guardhouse.
Moore, and that set up Winters. Winters gets it back again.
Boylan, Johnson to Market.
Jackson. Then it's Moore. Then it is Martinez that cannot get it over. That is Martha Martinez, the junior.
And that was a good attempt, though. She had the right idea. She just wasn't in the right form. Guardhouse is still serving. This will be her second one. Good
nice
serve.
And deep, and Martinez can't handle it. They wanted to play that off the backboard.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that, can you?
Some gyms have been, Steve, and some have not. Not necessarily off the blackboard, but off of the ceiling and stuff. But we shouldn't have that problem tonight. And Guardhouse got it into the net, so that's one of them free points I was talking about, Steve. So now they have a free point.
6-4, Brown County has the lead. It'll be Natalie Rogers, the junior, serving for North Greene.
Okay, Guardhouse. Boylan sets up to Market. And nice one by Market.
That'll make it 7-4. We're in first game action. Back into the ball game for North Greene is Blackketter.
Okay, and this puts Sammy Johnson back to serve, and she's a freshman.
Walker, or Winters, I should say.
That was
finally popped up by Moore and then tapped over by Martinez.
Yep, and she put it where none of us were. So she put it where they ain't, Steve.
She did. Now it's going to be Winters, Jaden Winters, the junior, serving for North Greene. Net serve, no good. Point Mount Brown County.
Okay.
Makes it 8-5 on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
Okay, and that should be Hedden back to serve. That was Addie Hedden. Oh, good high
Deep hit.
pops. Her.
And finally over by Jackson.
Johnson, Boylan, back hit from Guardhouse.
And Blackheader can't handle the hit on the backside on North Greene. Makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Yep. That was a good one there by Addie. Let's see if she can do it again, Steve. Oh, get over. Oh,
Just a little short.
Just a little short.
That'll be a point, North Greene.
Yep, and she hasn't got to serve very much, so that was pretty good for her.
Serving for North Greene would be Martha Martinez, the junior.
Okay. So, good
Blackheader
job by,
goes for it, but she didn't know if Martinez was going to be there to get that or her, and it ends up going out of bounds.
And that's that one key to the game, communication.
Yeah.
And there was none there, so we got a free point on that one. And it's 10-6, Steve, in favor of the Lady Hornets.
Finally put over by Dobson. And Brown County can't handle that, and it's going to be a 10-7 ball game.
Yep. Steve, who was it that was serving?
For us, Markert.
Market, okay. I couldn't remember if it was Market or if it was...
Blackheader, Madison Blackheader, sophomore.
Okay, Johnson, Boylan, and over by Guardhouse. Good job. Good block there by Brooke.
Oh, nice job by North Greene to stay after that. I really couldn't tell you what was going on there.
Yep.
Because they played it off the net. Brown County was not planning on that.
Yeah, I think there's been a few times where they've went ahead and, like, started cheering for themselves, and it's like, don't quit yet, girls.
Blackheader with the serve. It's deep, and Markert gets that.
Okay. Oh, and Haley just, she couldn't quite get it over. She was just going to lightly tap it over, and it did not go over the net.
Blackheader again with the serve for North Greene.
Okay. Boyland to Guardhouse, and she was not set up properly, and she hit the ball almost sideways. So
10-10 the score. We're tied up. What is the third serve?
Getting ready to serve her fourth.
Nice
okay,
serve.
Painter, Boyland to Guardhouse. Good job by Guardhouse, but not going into the net. Good hit by Market.
Set up front. Rogers gets it back across for North Greene.
Boylan pushed it on over.
Jackson gets it over.
Boylan going to be a hit by Guardhouse. Good
Jackson
dig.
dumps it over. That was a nice dump by North Greene there.
Yes, and that was Martinez had a nice dig there, Steve.
And for the first time, guess who's leading? North Greene, 11-10.
Yep, because that Blackheader has got 4 points so far in her fifth serve. Okay, back over by Guardhouse. Another good dig there.
That was Jackson that dug that again.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And just couldn't, the second hit couldn't get it across.
Nope. So that puts Boylan back to serve. Good serve by Boylan.
Deep serve, Martinez, and then that is Dobson, and finally put over by Jackson.
No communication.
I should say put over by Blackheader.
And that was between Boylan and Market, and there was no communication, so it kind of just fell between both of them.
Dobson will come out of the ball game. Back into the ball game will be Carly Moore, the sophomore.
And this is their second time serving, Steve, for the game so far.
Out of bounds. We shouldn't have hit that.
Market did, though. Okay, Boylan. Come on. So when Boylan hit it for the first time, that's when Johnson should have came over and got it for the second time. Because between Boylan and Johnson, them are our two setters. So.
Next serve by Moore.
Okay, Guardhouse, Boylan to Johnson.
Back on the other side, it's going to be a set by Moore, finally put over by Jackson. And again.
Good job by Jackson.
They're on a run here, 14-11 North Greene over Bryan County.
Yep.
The JV volleyball action on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
Jackson is a freshman, and she's doing a pretty good job.
Moore.
Okay, Boylan to guardhouse, and that is out of bounds.
15-11 North Greene. North Greene's come alive here, Susie.
Yep, and this is Moore's third point and fourth serve. Oh,
Didn't make it over the net.
Didn't make it over. That's what we needed. We needed to get our serve back so that way we can get back going again. And this is going to put Sefton back to serve.
Deep, that's Blackketter. Jackson. Over will be Winter.
Okay. Market. Boylan to guardhouse. And that was a good hit by guardhouse.
Good body control on that by guardhouse. She kept her top body back, which kept her from getting into the net.
Yep. Okay, so that's Sefton serving again. Good serve by
Back
Sefton.
row hit. Moore set up Winter.
Market, Boylan to Johnson. And
blocked
good
and then hit
job
back over.
Good job
by
by
Jackson.
Rogers. Yeah, it's almost like they quit playing.
Oh yeah, that was Rogers. That was
Yes.
not. That was a 5, not a 6.
Yep. And she has got a couple hits.
Back to serve is Elena Jackson, the freshman. Jump serve.
Fink could not come up with it.
17-13 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. First game here, JV action. Next serve, second serve by Elena Jackson.
Fink, Boylan, back row hit by Market. Good job by Market.
And
They
Blackketter couldn't handle that, and it went out of bounds.
Okay, so we're going to get the serve again. It should be guardhouse coming up to serve.
Blackketter, Martinez saves it. Going to end up being hit over by Rogers.
Okay, Boylan, Johnson, and just tapped it over by Market.
Winters. And then it's put over by Martinez. Martinez gets it again. Set up by Moore. Martinez taps in.
Good job by Fink.
And
Over
nice
by
job.
Boylan.
Yeah. Back on the other side, Moore. And
they couldn't quite
Rogers
come
had a
up with
good
it.
idea there that just didn't execute it well as it went into the net.
Okay, Market going back to serve again. And it's 17 to 15. Ooh.
Blackketter almost couldn't get that. It's over by Martinez.
Market to Boylan to Hedden, and just she was in the wrong position to hit that. And so she was aiming towards the out of bounds, and that's the way she hit it.
Blackketter will come out, and Alexis Smock, the sophomore, will come in. Hitting for North Greene will be Natalie Rogers, the junior.
Okay, Fink to Boylan and hit over by Market.
Nice job by Martinez on the save.
Good job by Ashley.
Marker just puts the hand over the net and drops it. (18-16), still North Greene. Back row, that's Blackketter.
Johnson
Martinez, Winters.
Guardhouse, Market, over girls, come on. There we go.
Martinez, Blackketter, and that's set up. Moore puts it over.
Oh, and that was a nice attempt by Sammy Johnson, but could not come up with it. So that's another free point. That's going to put Winters, a junior, back to serve.
Coming out is Moore for North Greene. Back in is Lakin Dobson. She's actually a senior.
And she is?
Yep.
Oh,
That's
she
what
is.
the roster said.
Okay.
Maybe that's a typo by them, but point as Ashley
Yes.
couldn't stay out of the net.
And she got into the net, and that was Winters serving. Okay.
Winters back for a serve again.
Okay, so we have guardhouse, Boylan to Market. And that is, they're going to call out of bounds. Just a tad too hard, Steve, just a tad bit.
Yeah. Had been a triple in softball.
Okay.
Winters to serve. Gets
good
it over.
serve.
Boy, that was a solid serve.
And that was, and Fink come up with that, and it just hit the line.
I think it surprised her how hard that ball was hit.
I think so, too.
That was a rocket.
Okay. So this is Painter going back to serve, and this is the first time she served this game.
Put over by
Good block.
Martinez.
Back. And Boylan was just going to just tap it, and she could not come up with that little tap. It stayed on this side of the net. So the score is 22-17 in favor of North Greene.
Martha Martinez, the server.
Guardhouse, Boylan over to Market. Oh, good job
Hit it
by Market.
right at Martinez. Got to her a whole lot faster than she was expecting.
Okay, Market serving again.
Blackketter, feed on the backside. That was Jackson. Nice dump in.
Okay.
23-18. North Greene leading, needs 2 points to win this game.
Yep, they kind of got on a roll there for a while. I think they had like 8 or 9 points right in a row, Steve.
Blackketter with the serve.
Market, Boylan to Guardhouse, and that's in. Yep, I was going to say that's in.
Actually, I thought it was out.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Did it hit the line?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, this put Boylan back to serve.
23-19.
Good serve by Boylan.
That was Martinez, Dobson, and then finally over by Winters.
Market, Boylan, Guardhouse. Good one.
She hit it where they weren't.
Oh my goodness. It's because we're so high up.
It's the
altitude.
Oxygen deprived.
Exactly.
Martinez, Blackketter, over by Winters.
Market pushed it. Ooh. And I think she was just trying to set it up, but she pushed a little too hard, and it actually went over the net. So.
Yep. And so that makes it 23-21. And timeout on the floor. We'll be back after these messages.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the...
Okay, this is Boylan serving. It is 23-21 in favor of North Greene. Good serve by Boylan.
Martinez, Winters dumps it over, almost blocked by Guardhouse there. And she was not expecting that soft hit.
Yep.
24-21.
Yep, we had a few free points because of lack of communication. Then we had a few free points because they were out of position and hit it way too hard.
Moore serving. Dobson went out of the ball game.
Market, Boylan, Guardhouse.
Blackketter finally hit over by That was Jackson. That was out of bounds. Brown
County
County still in this. Got to win by 2, correct?
Win it by 2. Yep, and this is Sefton going back to serve. Good serve by Sefton.
Ace serve.
Yep. And that's the first ace of the game, actually, Steve. By both teams. I haven't had any aces yet.
Wow.
They've either hit it
off of Winters
2 or 3 times and, then come up with the error. Or
24-24, both teams have each had runs. Martinez, Blackketter, going to get over by Moore.
Market, Boylan.
And just hit the net and went in. Going to make it 25-24 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
And this is Sefton serving again. So far she's had 2 aces and just 1 point so far from serves.
Winters finally dives in there was Moore, and it was going to be out of bounds. Brown County ends up winning the first game here in JV contest, 26-24 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back after these messages.
Studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arusticgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door.
Thinking about replacing a furnace or building a home? Confused by the options? Contact the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling about GeoComfort geothermal systems. Harness the energy stored in the earth to provide your heating and cooling. Geothermal is extremely efficient, safe, and environmentally friendly. It could save you up to 70% on your heating and cooling bills. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
We are back, and I do have some stats, Steve, to give to you for North Greene.
Those are brought to you by Yingling Innocent Agency, 111 West Washington in Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com.
Okay, for North Greene, we have Blockheader. She had 4 points from serves. Moore had 4 points from serves. Roger had 3 really nice hits. Jackson had 2 really nice hits and then 2 points from serves. Winners had 2 points for serves, and we ended up giving them 12 points from errors. And for your Brown County Hornets, we had Sefton with 7 points, 2 of them being aces. We have Boylan with 3 points from serves. We have Guardhouse 3 points for serves. Hedden, we had 1 point for serves. Market, we had 1 point for serves. With Brooke Guardhouse having 7 really nice hits and 3 blocks. And then Market had 4 really nice hits and 1 block.
All right, and how many points did we give them?
Oh, we gave them 11 also.
11, so 12 points.
To 11.
To 11.
Mm-hmm.
So technically speaking, North Greene probably should have. No, North Greene only gave up 11 points.
Yep.
And starting this game will be Carly Moore serving for North Greene.
So we have the same starters, Steve?
I think
Moore,
so.
Martinez, Rogers, Jackson, Winters.
Boylan sets up Guardhouse into the net. First point's going to go to North Greene.
And you said who was serving Moore was?
Moore is, yes.
Okay. I'm still trying to get my starters here.
Next hit from Moore. Guardhouse. And she hits it off the net, and Boylan can't get it off the net. 2-0, North Greene. Moore for the third serve of this second game.
Okay, so we have Sefton to Boylan to Guardhouse, and that was in. Oh.
No, it was out.
They said it was out.
Yeah, it was out by about 6 inches over there.
Oh, well, good Lord. I can't see that line apparently.
Yeah, I had a pretty good view of that one.
Okay. I did not, I guess.
Moore with her fourth serve. 3-0, North Greene.
Okay, Market, Boylan to Guardhouse.
Martinez
Good
tries
job
to go
by
down
Guardhouse.
for that. Can't get to it. And Brown County finally breaks onto the board with a point.
Okay, this is going to put Boylan back to serve. Good serve
That's
by Boylan.
Blackketter. Moore. Winners.
Boylan, Johnson, and over
Yeah.
by Sefton. Good job by Sefton.
Nice job. She hit it in the middle of the desert because there was nobody there.
Okay. It's Boylan's second serve. Good serve. Another really good serve.
Blackketter. Moore. Over by Winner.
Okay, Boylan, Johnson.
Blackketter. Moore. Over across to Jackson.
Good
And
block by Guardhouse.
3-3 score on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
Good job by Boylan
Martinez,
serve.
Blackketter, and tapped
Oh.
over by Moore.
Oh.
And ends up being a great play for North Greene.
Yep.
So far, each team has served 3 points and then gave up a point to the other team after the third serve. 4-3, North Greene leading. And serving is Jackson.
Sorry.
That's
Okay,
all right.
Sefton. Oh, and she was not positioned, which was Painter, and she was positioned awkwardly. So that kind of put that ball hit back behind her.
Serving for North Greene will be Elena Jackson. 5-3, North Greene.
She's got a little jump serve. Market, Boylan to Johnson.
Back row, that was Jackson. Finally, Martinez tries to put it over after a set from Rogers, and it goes into the net.
Yep, so that is going to put Sefton back to serve.
Moore puts it over.
Market, Boylan, Painter. Good job by Painter.
You know, sometimes it's your advantage if the ball hits the net and then goes over. Those are hard to pick up and put back across.
Okay, Sefton serving again. Oh, hit the net and went out of bounds.
6-5, North Greene on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Natalie Rogers will be the server for North Greene. Mid-hit.
Market. Oh, no, that was Guardhouse, sorry. And she come a running up and hit it, but it went out of bounds.
Hit it about the blue line. I think
Uh-huh.
that's a hard place to come from the back and get that.
It is. That's quite a long ways up there. There, she adjusted herself that time, so Guardhouse back over.
Moore sets up Martinez. She taps at the back row.
Market, Boylan, Johnson pushes it. Good job by Johnson.
She saw the opening there, put it in the opening. You know, we talk about court awareness. In volleyball, it's court awareness of where the defense is moving when the ball's on your side of the net.
Okay, this is going to be Guardhouse serving.
Out. That'll make it 8-6 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Back to serve will be Winters, Jaden Winters, the junior.
Oops. Yep, she wasn't. That was a good job by her. She wasn't quite set for that. Okay, Sefton and pushed over by Market.
Blackketter, Winters, Martinez.
Okay, Johnson pushed it. Good job by Johnson. Boylan over by Market, and she tries pushing it.
Winters, Martinez. She does a tap, and it's blocked. Martinez again, taps it.
Okay, Boylan, Market, and it's hit way out of bounds.
That makes it a 9-6 ball game on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Winners again back to serve. In the net. Point Brown County.
Get that over. That's going to put Sefton. Oh, no, Johnson back to serve. Sefton and Johnson I get confused on all the time.
Nice dig by Blackheader. It's going to be tried to be put over. And Eason in the ball game, the freshman, she hit it. And then I think after that was, I think it was Gilbert, but I could be wrong.
Johnson serving again, and that was hit out of bounds. Them free points, Steve. I don't like to see free points.
Martinez will be serving for North Greene. 10-8, North Greene still leading.
Okay, Market to Boylan, back to Market. And she put it down.
10-9. North Greene led for most of the last game. In fact, came back 10-10 tie and then got within a point of actually winning the game.
And Painter did not get it over a net, so that's a free point for North Greene.
Then Brown County went on a run. Back will be Blackheader. Madison Blackheader, a sophomore. She's their libero. Deep and out.
Okay, free point for us. That should put Market back to serve. Good serve by Market.
Rogers over by Winters.
Fink, Boylan, to guardhouse,
Dump,
but
block,
and she couldn't stop her body in motion, and it was going into the net. So
well, and Rogers was going to do another good job there. She picked that ball out of the net and kept her eye on it. Was going to hit it another time. The one thing I will say about this North Greene squad, they don't give up on the ball until the ball hits the ground.
Good for them. Morris serving. Okay. We have, Boylan and Market. And them ones to hit in the back row are hard to do.
Yeah, she was clear back at the top of the arc back there trying to do essentially a spike.
Yep. Okay. Moore still serving. So we have guardhouse, Boylan, back to guardhouse, and she did not get it over the net.
14-10 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. North Greene on a run here.
Ooh, high serve there.
Yep.
Boylan, she takes it back over to guardhouse.
Blackheader, she can't quite get there.
And that actually, if she would have left that alone, that would have been out of bounds.
Yep.
So that'd give us a free point. So this is going to put Boylan back to serve.
Martinez, Moore, Winters.
Okay, Boylan, Market to guardhouse.
Blackheader, Moore, and that's Rogers.
Okay, Painter, Boylan to guardhouse.
Blackheader. That was Moore, and finally over by Jackson.
Guardhouse, Boylan to guardhouse. Good job by guardhouse.
Dumped it in where they ain't. That makes it a 14-12 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
Johnson's coming back in for Fink. And Boylan still serving. Good serve by Boylan.
Blackheader, Moore, Winters.
Johnson back over to guardhouse. And
Martinez tries to dig that. Can't quite get low enough to dig that one.
Okay. Boylan still serving. So we have a little comeback here, Steve, which is what we need. Good serve by Boylan again. That's an ace.
Blackheader back on the back line. That one actually hit. She was past the free throw line toward the end line on that.
Yep. Okay. Another good
Blackadder.
one by Boylan.
Winters. Hit over by Moore.
Guardhouse, Boylan to Johnson.
Blackadder. That's Rogers. And Winters.
Guardhouse, Boylan, back to Guardhouse. Oh, she was not in a very good position to go up and hit that back over.
That puts North Greene back up to the lead, 15-14 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
And so let's see. Jackson's going back to serve. Okay, we have Johnson, Boylan to Guardhouse.
Back up by Jackson. Finally going to be put over by Martinez.
Oh,
nice put over.
Good dig by Market. Gosh dang, I couldn't think of her name.
16-14.
Market had a really good dig right there, Steve.
Back to serve, Elena Jackson.
Okay, Market, Boylan. Oh, come on. There we go, back, and that was back over by Painter.
Rogers, finally to Martinez.
Market. And over to...
Martinez can't make that.
Good job, and that was by Hallie Sefton. Had a good hit there. She's got a couple good hits this game. Steve?
Yes, she does.
Yep, and she's getting ready to serve. Yep. Oh, gosh, darn.
Back for North Greene will be Natalie Rogers.
We've given them 8 points from air, Steve. Okay, Guardhouse, Boylan back to Guardhouse.
Dig by Moore. Put over by Martinez.
Sefton, Boylan. Back row hit by Market.
That was Rogers and Martinez, and nice block by...
Good block. Okay, Guardhouse.
Back deep, Jackson, Moore.
Oh.
And gets it over, that's Gilbert.
Even with no communication. Oh. I don't know. That should have been Painter, but she just, I'm not for sure what happened there, but.
18-15 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Rogers back to serve again.
Okay, Sefton, Boylan, Guardhouse.
Dig in the back by Moore. Martinez will put it over. Nope.
And could not
Into
come up
the
with
net.
that. They've given us 8 points off of error, Steve, so far.
Rogers comes out.
Guardhouse is
Blackadder
going back
back
to
in.
serve.
Dig by Jackson. Back over by Moore.
Guardhouse, Boylan to Market.
That was Jackson.
Good hit by Market.
Put it back. Jackson put it back at her, and she put it right back over the net. Good job by Ashley Marker.
Brooks still serving.
Blackadder, Martinez, Gilbert.
Market, Boylan pushes it on over.
Blackadder, Gilbert. Then Martinez got to put it over.
Market, Boylan. Set up for Market, and she did not get that over.
She didn't get the height that she needed on that.
Nope. And when you're out of sync with going up and hitting the ball, you're not going to get it over.
Jaden Winters to serve for North Greene.
Guardhouse, Boylan to Market.
Blackadder, Winters. Martinez got to put it over. Can't do it. That was set way too far out of bounds. 19-18.
Okay, this has put Johnson back to serve.
Blackadder, Martinez, and finally over is Eason.
Okay, back over by Market, and it is out of bounds. Okay, so that's 11 points.
20-18. Back to service, Martinez. Martha is a junior.
Okay, Market, Boyland, back to Market. And she gets a really nice hit on that one.
put it between Blackadder and Martinez in the back row, and neither one could react to it.
Yep, this is going to put Painter back to serve.
Blackadder, Winters. She tries to put it over with a soft one, and there was Ashley Markert to dump it right back. 20-20 game. Blackadder, Winters. That's going to be Jackson.
Market, Boylan, back to Market, and good hit by Market.
Again, Jackson, or I should say Martinez couldn't handle that. That was close to her, but it's coming in at speed. Timeout on the floor. 21-20 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Brown County in the lead.
KLC Inc. has moved to their new location at 509 Pittsfield Road, next to Casting Lumber in the former Flynn Grocery location. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. Stop by their new showroom at 509 Pittsfield Road or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Susie Houston back with you. Brown County won the first game 26-24 and came back from a deficit, and they've done so kind of this game. Now it's 21-20, Susie, as they came back from behind to take the lead.
This is going to put Painter back to serve again. This is her third serve.
That's Martinez. Winters set up Jackson.
Okay. Guardhouse. Boylan to Market. And that is out of bounds. And she didn't even really hit it that hard, Steve.
No, just a little too high of a loft on that.
Yep.
And back to serve is the Librero, Madison Blackadder.
Okay, we have Painter to Boylan to Market. She just kind of pushes it.
Nice job by Eason to put it back over.
Boylan. And that was out by Sefton. And
North Greene takes the lead again, 22-21. Blackadder.
Okay, Fink. Boylan to Market.
Winters to Eason, and then put over
Guardhouse.
By Rogers.
Boylan back to Market. And that, she's done that several times tonight, and I think it's because she is not in sync with the ball. She's over the ball to me, it seems like. Steve, is that what you're thinking?
I'll have to think about that for a minute.
Okay, Boylan.
Martinez, Winters, over by Rogers.
Okay, Sefton to Boylan.
Or I should say Jackson.
Back to Sefton. And she just didn't have good position.
24-21, game point here for North Greene.
Okay, good dig by Guardhouse. And nice push over by Boylan.
Over by Jackson.
Winters. And they did not come up with that.
24-22. This is about where we were at the last game, and Brown County went on a run at the end.
And Market is going back to serve.
Dump that. Winters puts it over.
Boylan to Guardhouse. And we didn't. She tried pushing it. It didn't go over the net, so that is the game, Steve.
First game, Brown County 26-24. Second game ends North Greene 25-22. We'll be back after these messages.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Casting Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your
Yingling Listen brings the stats.
Okay, sorry. North Greene, Blackheader had 4 points. Moore had 5 points. Roger had 2 points. Jackson had 2 points. Winters had 1 point. And then for your Lady Hornets, we had Johnson with 1 point, Sefton with 1 point, Boylan with 4, with an ace being one of them. Guardhouse was 1, Painter had 2, and Johnson had 1 really good hit. Sefton had 2 really good hits. Guardhouse had 2 blocks and 3 hits. Painter had 1 really good hit, and Market had 5 really good hits.
Okay, those stats are brought to you by Yingling Innocent Agency, 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Give them a call, 773-3397, or on the web at ynagency.com.
Okay, so this is going to put Boylan back to serve.
That's Blackheader, Winters, and that's going to be Jackson.
Boylan, Sefton.
Rogers.
And Brooke could not get that point over. Get that third hit over the net.
You ask on Ashley's, she's too far back when she's jumping to get the ball, so her arm is already coming down because of how far she is from the ball.
Okay. And I think Guardhouse is doing that right now too. Boylan to Johnson.
Martinez set up Moore. That was Jackson.
That was a good block by Guardhouse.
Moore puts it over, and Marker can't come up with it. 2-0. Moore serving for a third serve here in the third game. 1-1 on the game. 26-24 Brown County, and then 25-22.
Market. And that hit was a little too over Boylan's head, so she wasn't able. She was going to just push it on over, and she could not come up with that.
Like you said, we're just a little out of sync.
We are. Just our bodies are not in sync with the ball tonight. Okay, Painter to Boylan to Market.
Winners. That would be Rogers.
Good back row hit by Market.
Moore. Going to be over by Jackson.
Market. Boylan to Johnson. And she just put that down for.
Makes it 3-1. Brown County gets on the board. Dig by Jackson.
And that was Sefton serving. Sefton serving again.
Again, I want to observe 2 people went down to the ground to try to get that ball out of the net.
Okay.
In the net for
And that's going to make it North Greene 4 and Brown County 2. Coming back to serve will be Elena Jackson, the freshman.
Market, or
Moore.
Guardhouse with a good dig.
Winters, Martinez,
Market, Boylan to Johnson.
Blackadder, Moore, and over by Rogers.
Boylan, Johnson to Painter.
Dig, nice dig there, by Jackson. And it doesn't make it over the net. It's going to make it a 4-3.
And it's going to put Guardhouse back. Good serve by
Martinez,
Guardhouse.
Moore, back to Martinez.
Market, Boylan. Oh, that's going to be good
nice
job.
Nice job by Winters. Point is, I think, Market was in the net.
Market was in the net, yeah.
Now, one thing I will say about North Greene does not have a lot of height.
No.
And Winters, who's one of their taller ball players, actually sets the ball more than she does anything else.
And they've been staying they've been staying back. They haven't been up at the net like we have.
Rogers with an ace. 6-3. North Greene leading here in the third game.
Okay.
Nice serve
Another
again
ace
by Rogers.
2 aces right in a row.
I probably got too far away there. Pulled on the court a little bit. Nice serve.
Oh, could not get that over.
Thought that was just going to hit the net and drop over. 7-4.
That's going to put Johnson back to serve.
Blackheader. And she tries to dig that out, but puts it out of bounds.
Johnson serving again.
Blackheader. Martinez. Smock.
Johnson, Boylan to Market, and she just kind of pushes it.
Moore, Martinez.
We have Sefton, Boylan to Painter.
Martinez, Moore, Jackson.
Johnson, Boylan to Market. And off the fingertips of Smock.
Makes it a 7-6 ball game.
This is Sefton's or Johnson's third serve. Another good serve by Johnson.
Blackheader, Moore. Put over by Martinez.
Okay, back over by
Blackheader.
Painter.
Moore. Martinez tips it. Stays out of the net. Nice job.
And that was a block attempt by Market, and then they were still there and pushed it back over on us.
To be honest with you, on North Greene, what I would do is play my front people up about the mid-circle there, and then the back people, once the serve's made, should not be any further than between the top of the key and the blue line there, because they're not going to hit the ball deep on a spike.
Yeah. Okay, that is a point for us because Winters did not get that over, so that is going to put Painter back to serve.
And Brown County in the lead.
Yep.
For a short moment, 7-7 tie.
I think they've got 8.
8?
They got 9.
They got 9. Sorry, I missed something there.
That's what I was like, what am I missing?
Martinez.
Okay, that was Guardhouse, Boylan, and Sefton.
Blackheader, Winters.
Yep, and that was kind of like behind, I don't know, backwards hit.
Look where our back people are, though. They're playing for a back hit, and it's not coming.
No. We need to move up because they don't have strong hitters. They've been hitting it in the middle of us the whole time.
Winters. That'd be...
Okay, Market. Boylan pushes it over. Okay, Guardhouse. Boylan to Market.
Blackheader. Winters. Sets up Jackson.
Market, Boylan. Oh, and there was no communication there. And Sefton, that should have been Boylan's ball. Boylan is a setter, so Sefton kind of should have stepped out of the way a little bit.
Martinez with the next serve.
Okay, Market, and she.
Do you see where that was more of a vertical jump straight up in the air as opposed to I got to go forward while I'm jumping?
Yep. Okay, so that's going to put Market back to serve. She did not get that over the net.
12-8.
8 of their points have come from errors, Steve.
Wow.
They've only got 4. Yep.
Blackheader, the server.
Painter, Boylan to guardhouse.
Blackheader. Winners over by Jackson.
Fink, Boylan, guardhouse.
Dig by Martinez, and Winners can't get to it.
Okay, that's going to put Boylan back to serve, and that is going to put Johnson back in for Fink. Good serve by Boylan.
Easton.
Oh, yep.
And a final hit there by Rogers. Couldn't get it over the net.
Okay, that's Boylan's first point game. We're getting ready to serve her second serve and hopefully another point.
Easton, Martinez over Jackson.
Market, Boylan to guardhouse.
Martinez, nice dig there. Going to come out of the ceiling. Blackheader. Martinez got to get it over. She does.
Good job by Martinez. Good work. Boylan to Market.
Blackheader over by Easton. Jackson.
Okay, Market, Boylan to guardhouse.
Winners, Easton. And that was Rogers.
Painter, Boylan to Sefton.
Blackheader Winners over to Jackson, and she hits it into the net. It's going to make it 12-11. North Greene leading Brown County as we're halfway through the third game, tied 1-1. Martinez, Winners, over. That is
Boylan, Sefton to guardhouse.
Nice dig by Easton at that point.
Yeah, we're playing too far back. Guardhouse, good hit by guardhouse.
That makes it 12-12. Timeout on the floor on the Cass Communication scoreboard. We'll be back after these messages. Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Yeah.
Steve Surratt, Susie Houston, Lisa Surratt pushing the buttons as she pushes my buttons every day. 12-12 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Tied. JV volleyball action 1-1. And we're in the third game.
I don't know. From what I tell, she may need to push her buttons, Steve.
Yeah. Eason. Blackheader over by Rogers.
Okay, Boylan's Johnson to guardhouse. Ooh.
Out of bounds.
Out.
Makes it 13-12.
Okay, and that should. Not for sure who's gonna. Okay, so that
Easton comes out and Moore comes back in the ball game.
She's gonna be serving.
Out of bounds, but they
Market,
hit it.
Boylan.
Martinez, Moore. That'll be Jackson.
Market, Boylan. Sefton could not get that over.
Back to service Moore again.
Guardhouse, Boylan, back to Guardhouse, and that was another one that her position was way out.
Yeah, and she was hitting the ball way late.
Yes. Yep.
She didn't time that right at all.
So, yeah, the timing is off on our girls for their hits tonight.
Moore with the serve.
Guardhouse. Boylan, back over to Johnson.
Winters. Jackson, she hits it back.
Market, Boylan, Guardhouse.
Blackheader, got to put it over.
Oh,
and it was
that was in. Yep, that was in.
We got caught on that. Somebody going to say, Steve, you said come up, but if you notice, that rally happened because everybody was in front of that free throw line.
Yep.
And that's one of the rare balls that went back there.
Yep. Yeah, because they haven't been going back there all night so far.
Moore with the hit.
Market, Boylan, Guardhouse.
Nice dig by Martinez. Over by Winters.
Okay, Market, Boylan, back to Market.
And almost a dig there. Both Martinez and Blacksetter went down for that ball to dig. Neither one of them got to it.
They've only given us 5 points from air, Steve, so far this game.
Martinez, Winters. And that was over by Rogers.
Oh. And Brooke was trying to hit that, and she hit it just with one hand instead of moving her body.
17-13, 4-point lead for North Greene in this third tiebreaker game.
This is Jackson serving. Guardhouse.
Martinez, Jackson, Rogers. She looked like she tried to karate chop that ball over the net, and that didn't quite work.
Good serve by Guardhouse.
Martinez Moore, back to Martinez. And nice cross court. I won't call that a spike. It's just a straight cross court.
Yep. And who did that, Steve?
That was Martinez. Back to serve is Natalie Rogers.
Johnson to Boylan.
Moore sets up Martinez, and again, same cross court as she just did the time before. 19-14, North Greene with the lead. Back to serve again, Rogers.
Boylan pushes it over.
Push over by Moore.
And Market.
Nice deep hit.
Good job by Market.
She saw that North Greene was crowding the net that time.
And that's unusual because they're usually not up that close to the net. They've been kind of staying back. And Johnson is serving.
Can't get to that. Ace.
That'd be an ace for Johnson.
Beth, if you're listening, Susie's missing you tonight.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, my stats are horrible. I haven't been keeping track of most of them.
Martinez gets
Boylan.
in.
Nice job by Boylan.
Nice dump. And it looks like North Greene's leaving this gap right in the middle that we have found on several occasions tonight. 19-17.
Oh, gosh. We've given them 11 points, Steve.
Can't do that.
Nope.
We gave them 12 in the first game, and we lucked out and won that game. They only gave us 11. Under normal conditions, we shouldn't have won the first game.
Yep.
Won at 26-24. Winters back to serve.
Nope.
And they give us a point, 20-18. This is about the point where we get a little bitty run, and it looks like we could win the ball game.
Okay, Painter's going back to serve. Good serve by Painter.
That was Jackson. She couldn't handle that.
That would be an ace for Painter, actually. Painter serving again. And
I haven't seen a lot of teams employ that. North Greene put 4 people on the back line, knowing that we serve the ball hard.
There's been several teams now that have done that kind of surprised me. Fink, Boyland to Market.
Jackson, and over by Eason. Block.
Good block.
Nice block by Eason there.
Was that Eason or that was Smock, wasn't it? I don't know what.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, it was Smock.
Because I was like,
Jackson puts it over.
Good
nice
dig by Fink.
Way
good
to keep
job.
after the ball.
Good job, girls. Way to play.
Winners, Rogers. She dumps it back line.
They didn't give up. Guardhouse back over.
Winners sets up Jackson. She dumps it back.
Painter, Boylan. Back to Painter. Oh.
Out of bounds. Nice job by Blackketter there to let that ball go. Didn't know where she was. 22-20, North Greene with the lead. And the serve is Blackketter, and Madison's done pretty good tonight, hasn't she?
Yep, she's been doing good. Okay, Guardhouse.
Serve. The thing with North Greene, they've varied their game up a little bit, where they're hitting the ball, how they're hitting the ball, and it's given us problems because we can't predict what's happening.
Yes, and they're not hard hits. They're just they're coming up about middle court there, and it's been working. Painter back to Guardhouse.
Blackketter, Winners, over to Jackson.
Market, Boylan pushes it over.
Blackketter, Winners.
Boylan
that was Martinez. Blackketter got to be hit over by Jackson.
Market, Boylan to Guardhouse.
Blackketter, Winners, Jackson, deep.
Market, help it, Boylan. Guardhouse.
Jackson, Winters resets Jackson, dumps it right over.
Right.
Again, we went back. We were back at almost a free throw line and had to come up for that.
Yep. They've done a lot of that.
Blackketter with the game point serve here.
Good job by Boylan.
Winners dumps it over.
Boylan.
Nice job.
Fink, Boylan. Sefton.
Winners, Jackson.
Market, Painter, Boylan over. Ooh.
Out. Final score here, third game. We'll keep it right here for the stats as North Greene wins the rubber game of the series 25-20. Brown County wins 26-24 in the first, loses 25-22 in the second, and loses 25-20 in the third. Susie, you got some stats over there for us?
Yes, I do. Okay, for North Greene, Blackketter had 3 points, one being an ace. Moore had 5 points. Martinez had 1 point from serve, and she had like 2 or 3 really good hits. Jackson had a really good hit, and Smock had one really good block. And we gave them 13 points, Steve, from error.
Can't do that.
No. And for Brown County, Johnson had 5 points from serves with one being ace and a really good hit. Sefton had a point. Boylan had 4 points and 2 really good hits. Guardhouse had 1 point with 2 good hits and two blocks. And Painter had an ace for a point. And Market had no points from serve, but she had 2 really good hits.
Okay.
And they only gave us 7 points from error.
Big difference there. That's your Casting Lumber post-game stats. Family-owned lumber and hardware store helping to build our community for over 45 years. Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling, 217-773-2626, or on the web, or just 2611. And so, let's look at KLC Inc., their new location, 509 Pittsfield Road in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-9090. KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it. Who you thinking about for players of the ball game? Let's start with the North Greene Spartans. Who you looking at over there, Susie? Do you think North Greene deserves the
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I'm going with Martinez.
Yeah, I mean, she was active all over.
Yes.
Serving-wise, she was doing good.
Serving-wise, she really only had 1 point. Moore actually had the most points from serves, but Martinez was just all over the court. She had some really good digs. She had some really good hits. So I'm still going to go with Martinez. I think she did a really good job.
Okay, then over on the Brown County side, who are you giving the KLC player of the ball game?
I'm going to give it to Market tonight, just because she had some really good hit. Like the first game, she had. Let me find the first game. She had 7 hits and 3 blocks. The second game, she had 3 hits and 2 blocks. And the last game, she had 2 hits and 2 blocks that were really good. So I'm going to go with Guardhouse on that one.
Okay, with that, that's the end of our Casting Lumber postgame show. Your hometown family lumber and hardware store, Route 99 South Mount Sterling, 773-2611. We'll be back with the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame for the varsity game after a break.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Napa know-how. Hello, Earl Flack, your locally owned McCain Napa Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois, with 23 locations serving Central Illinois, family owned, 84 years. Let's talk about cold weather specials. How about some Napa 50/50 antifreeze, $8.99 a gallon, full strength, $11.99. Also have Xerix on sale as low as $7.99. Napa Premium Conventional Motor Oil, $2.39 a quart, or $11.99 for a 5-quart jug. Get the good stuff at Napa know-how, and thank you for your business.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
Our friends over at Dot Foods have some incredible career opportunities available right now. Dot's business is growing, which means they need to grow their warehouse team to keep up, and this is the team you want to be on. Material handlers can start earning up to $22.35 an hour. They have full and part-time positions available with flexible schedules to fit your life. And Dot has great benefits like paid vacation, profit sharing, 401k match, and so much more. Check them out today at dotfoods.com/team for more information.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster internet and Wi-Fi. Good thing Cascom has reliable download speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi pods to keep all your devices well connected. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Cascom.com for a great offer on reliable internet and whole home Wi-Fi.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Are you a CDL holder looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or pull a trailer in your current job? Come drive for Dot Transportation. Dot offers full-time flexible schedules and gives you the option to not touch freight. Looking for a part-time gig? As a part-time Dot driver, you can drive when it works best for you and fits your family's busy schedule. Just let us know when you are available. Whether it's once a week or once a month, it's up to you. Drive for Dot and you'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and a company that roots for your success. Ready to join our team and sport the Dot Blue? Head to drivefordot.com or give us a call at 217-773-9463.
Steve Surratt, Susie Houston, Lisa Surratt back with you on the broadcast tonight on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. As we get ready for the varsity contest, our JV team ended up losing 2-1 in the JV contest. And so we're looking, hopefully our varsity will do better. But nice little North Greene team. I got to give them credit. They played and they never gave up the whole time. And We had a lot of errors on our side that contributed to us losing.
Yep.
And North Greene didn't give up that many errors. And so there was the difference in the ball game. As we start the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by the Comfort Men at Scranton Heating and Cooling, give them a call at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. Okay. You probably don't have starting lineups yet.
I have ours, but I don't have theirs yet.
Okay, we'll just go ahead and go to the keys to the game, brought to you by Hope Through Faith Ministries, where we believe in developing healthy people, healthy families, healthy churches, and healthy community. With that, give us a call at 217-740-9234 if you're interested in a church consultation or church leadership ideas. We're available to do that free of charge to churches if you're interested in that happening. And with that, we're going to take with the keys to the game, number one, what we call free points. Don't want to give up the free points. Got to get points on your own serves. That's another thing. And communicate.
Yeah, their lack of communication hurts us bad. But also, just what I've noticed recently, though, Steve, just our not being in sync with the ball and causing the not getting it over the net or hitting it way too hard. You know, that's killing us right now. You know,
yeah,
we've been having a lot of that.
Unforced errors, because those are not forced by the other team. Those are not errors you're making because of how the team's playing. You're making those errors on your own because of your timing and other things.
Yep.
So with that, that's our keys to the game, brought to you by Hope Through Faith Ministries. We'll take another station break, and we'll be back with your starting lineups here shortly.
Here with Yingling Nissen Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
KLC Inc. has moved to their new location at 509 Pittsfield Road, next to Casting Lumber in the former Flynn grocery location. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. Stop by their new showroom at 509 Pittsfield Road or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Napa know-how. Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. That's right, that new Napa store in town. We have moved. Appreciate your business. You're supporting 224 employees that are family owned since 1937 in 24 small town communities just like Mount Sterling. We believe in heroes too. 2021 marks our 10th anniversary of participating in the Intrepid Fallen Heroes for our nation's service members who suffer from traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress. Stop by our store for a free hat with a $25 portion. You'll make a $1 donation. We appreciate your business.
Mitsubishi ductless systems give you individual room control and allergen filtration with no ductwork, so you can be as comfortable as you want anywhere in your home. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling can help you design a Mitsubishi system for your new addition, remodeling project, your man cave, or she shed. Call Scranton Heating and Cooling today to come and evaluate the best options available to you. The Comfort Man, 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Steve Surratt, Susie Houston back with you on the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Call them at 773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. Let's talk about the Dot Transportation starting lineup, Susie. If you're looking for a full or a part-time driving job with a flexible schedule, call the Dot Transportation hiring team, 217-773-9463. Susie, what's your starters down there?
Okay, I have for North Greene, I have Kaylee Woolsey, which is a junior. Kaylin Hoosman. Is it Hoosman?
Yeah, Hoosman.
Hoosman is a senior. Bailey Berry is a senior. Sammy Poe is a senior. Delaney Tino is a senior. Rihanna Hazelworth, I'm not for sure. I think she looks like a junior or senior.
Okay.
And then Martha Martinez looks like to be your libero. And for the Lady Hornets, I have Katie Flynn, Claire Flynn. Casey McKeon is our libero. Gabby McGath, Kira Dunlap, Gracie Hedden, and Courtney Law.
Okay, that's your Dot Transportation starting lineups, brought to you by the Dot Transportation hiring team. And let's see, they're doing some pregame ceremony stuff, and we're getting ready for the Star Spangled Banner, so we'll take a break.
Napa know-how. Hello, Earl Flack, your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois, with 23 locations serving Central Illinois, family owned, 84 years. Let's talk about cold weather specials. How about some Napa 50/50 antifreeze, $8.99 a gallon, full strength, $11.99. Also have Xerix on sale as low as $7.99. Napa Premium Conventional Motor Oil, $2.39 a quart, or $11.99 for a 5-quart jug. Get the good stuff with Napa know-how, and thank you for your business.
Our friends over at Dot Foods have some incredible career opportunities available right now. Dot's business is growing, which means they need to grow their warehouse team to keep up, and this is the team you want to be on. Material handlers can start earning up to $22.35 an hour. They have full and part-time positions available with flexible schedules to fit your life. And Dot has great benefits like paid vacation, profit sharing, 401k match, and so much more. Check them out today at dotfoods.com/team for more information.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster internet and Wi-Fi. Good thing Cascom has reliable download speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi pods to keep all your devices well connected. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Cascom.com for a great offer on reliable internet and whole home Wi-Fi.
KLC Inc. has moved to their new location at 509 Pittsfield Road, next to Casting Lumber in the former Flynn Grocery location. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. Stop by their new showroom at 509 Pittsfield Road or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it. Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Back with you, Steve Surratt, Susie Houston, Lisa Surratt running the controls over there. We're ready for some high school varsity volleyball. Brown County and North Greene here on BC Hornet Sports. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by their friends at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Give them a call, 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortmanton.com. Want to tell people, guess what? Cold weather's coming. If you haven't turned your furnace on already, you'll be turning your furnace on. And so give Scranton's a call and get that winter checkup, get your filters in and anything else that needs to be done to maintain that furnace for you. And so as we get started today, Susie, we got to be in sync. We got to talk. We've got to make our points and force errors on the other side.
Yep.
Back to serve is Bailey Berry, the senior. She talked yesterday at the FCA banquet, did a wonderful job.
Oh.
And that's a way to start net serve and gets over, and we can't get to it.
Yep, I mean, that was just one of them ones where it hits the top of the net and just falls.
Does that count as an ace?
Yeah, that would be an ace. Because
second one, we can't handle that either.
Two aces right in a row. That's for Barry.
Next serve.
Yep, and that should be out of bounds.
Deep and out makes it a 2-1 ball game on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
That's going to put Gabby McGath back to serve.
And it's over by Woosley.
And that was a really good dig by Gracie Hedden.
I'll get my names down as I go here. It's going to be Hoosman up to serve, the senior, Kaylin. Dig there. Barry. Set up Poe.
McKeon. And that was by Katie Flynn.
Sorry about that. 3-2. Gotta quit pulling on that cord, I guess.
It's going to put Law back to serve. And cannot get over.
4-2. North Greene with the lead. The Librero Martinez comes out of the ball game. Into the ball game, Tino. And serving will be Hazelworth.
Okay, Katie McGath back to Katie.
That was Barry. And I should say put over by Barry.
That was Claire. And they called that out.
It looked like it was out from where I was here.
Okay.
And so it'll be Hazelworth serving for the second time. Out.
And that was out. So our 3 points so far has come from their errors. And that is going to put Katie Flynn back to serve. Good serve.
Point.
And they
just
called
hit
that
the line.
Just hit the line. So that's an ace.
Hoosman couldn't get to that.
Okay, this will be Katie's second serve.
That'll be
Good
Hoosman.
serve.
Barry sets up Poe.
Okay, Claire, McKeon, and Hedden.
Martinez, Barry sets up Poe again.
Okay, Katie, McGath to Hedden.
Martinez, Barry, Poe.
Okay, Claire, McGath, Claire.
Martinez.
Good job.
But it goes out of bounds as she couldn't get that in.
Okay, so this will be the getting ready for the third serve for Katie, and it's 5-5. And that would be an ace.
Hoosman tried to get down to that, couldn't get to it.
That's 2 aces so far out of the 3 serves that she had. So we're getting ready to start the 4th serve for Katie.
Hoosman, Barry dumps it over.
Okay, McGath. And over by Hedden. Good hit by Hedden.
Right in front of the Librero, Martinez for a point. Brown County leads 7-5 on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
Katie still serving. In. That's in. I was going to say. Of course, I'm up here reffing.
Nope. That one was definitely in.
Yes, thank you. There's a couple we disagreed on JV, so, you know, because apparently I can't see that far over there.
It was in my bifocal range.
I don't have mine on.
She dumps it over.
Okay, McKeon, McGath to... There we go by Kira. Good job by Kira.
She dumped that where they ain't.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points so far for Katie. 2 of them being aces.
9-5. Barry does a good job. They weren't expecting that. She just stuck an arm out, hit that over, and it went someplace where nobody was.
Yeah, they all just kind of stood there, so that's not good. Steve, quit moving.
I'm sorry. Something going on here. I'm going to move this cord so it doesn't do that.
To serve. Hedden puts it down. Good job by Hedden.
No timing problems on that one.
Nope. That was perfect. That's 2 of them that she's got perfect so far, and 1 really good dig. This is Kira Dunlap back to serve.
Back on the backside, that was Poe. Across to Woolley.
Hedden. Claire. Back to Hedden.
Nice dig by Martinez over the net.
That was a really good hit by Claire.
Makes it 11-6 Brown County on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
Kira's second serve.
Martinez. That was Woolley, and that hit was Tino. Nice job.
Yep, and that was just kind of off the fingertips of Claire, so that made it hard for Kira to come up and hit. This is going to put Poe back to serve. Okay, McKeon, McGath to Hedden.
Martinez, dump over by Berry, and
Good
then
job
block.
by Hedden.
Hedden with a nice block there. Guzman back over, out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
13-7 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
Is this Claire's second term time?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Forgot to mark though.
Martinez.
Okay,
Guzman
Claire. Good dig by Claire. Law going up.
And that one hit. One hit Guzman right in the face.
It did.
That's one place you cannot return the ball from.
No, that's a really hard one to return the ball from.
Poe, and trying to get over was Woolsey.
And we're going to take a timeout, Steve.
15-7, Brown County leading North Greene. We'll be back.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
Steve Surratt, Susie Houston, Lisa Surratt back with you. I don't know what's causing that buzz, guys. But I'll try to keep my cord still. We're back. It's 15-7. Brown County leading in this first game. And Brown County playing a pretty good ball game so far. That's back. That's Poe. Woosley. And Guzman.
Good. Yeah, and they almost gave up, and it's like, don't give up. That was good block by Law and McGath.
Martinez and Poe tried to both get to that ball.
Okay, 5 points with one being an ace for Claire.
Martinez, she can't handle it, goes backwards.
Another ace. That's 6 with 2 of them being aces.
18-7.
Houston coming in.
Can't get used to her with that black hair.
I know.
Out of bounds.
Oh, that was out of bounds. Okay, so this is going to put Tino back to serve.
Nice dump over. That is
Ouch.
Guzman tries to get that, and it's too long.
Okay, and that's going to put Houston back to serve. Oh.
Just up about 3 inches, and that would have popped over the net. And we got some JV people coming in, I think. I think that's Eason on the front row there now. Number 25.
Oh, bad
Forced
timing.
there. Yep. She was coming back down when she hit that ball.
Yep.
She did not hit that at her apex of her thing. Barry with the serve. 19-10, Brown County leading. Nice
Good one
spike
job by Katie.
Katie Flynn. To 20-10, Gabby McGath will serve. Dig by Poe, or I should say Huseman.
Okay, Dunlap and Katie.
And Barry can't quite handle that. That goes out of bounds.
Another hit by Katie there.
That's Coach Barry's daughter, and I want to thank Brett Barry. Every time we come to North Greene, we are taken care of every time as far as our needs are concerned, and we really appreciate him. Barry, she gets it over the net.
Katie, oh, they're going to call her in the net. Her hand, when her hand came back down, it went in the net.
21-11, North Greene. Serve being done now by Kaylin Huseman, senior. And didn't make it over the net. Point Brown County makes it 22-11.
And that's going to put Law back to serve.
McKenna Post comes into the ball game.
Okay, and this is going to put Law back to serve. They did a lineup check, which is always good when you're unsure. Okay.
Barry. And she tries to set up on the other side, tries to set up Poe and can't get it over the net. 23-11.
Good serve by Law. That was a bullet.
Huseman got to it. Martinez did not give up on that ball. Clear behind the back line. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds by Claire.
I mean, again, let's talk about.
They do not give up.
No, that ball went backwards. Most teams would have given up on it. She hit that there about just behind the north writing, put it back in play. Serving is Hazelworth.
Don't give up. Now you can cheer.
Yeah. Don't be cheering too early against this North Greene squad.
They don't give up. Yep. Okay, and this is going to put McKenna Post back to serve because we have Post, we have Leah Houston,
Martinez,
and Justice Hunter in right now.
And over is Tino. Out.
Okay. So we've given them 8 points.
24-13. Brown County's been on game point here for a couple of serves now. And it'll be North Greene serving. Again, Cancer Awareness Night here. Woolsey. McGath. And in for point. And that's the first game, 25-13. We'll be back with some stats here in a minute, brought to you by Yingling Innocent Agency, 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling. Call 773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com, unless you're ready right now.
No, go ahead.
The owners and staff of B&N Trucking would like to thank you for trusting them for the last 20 years. They're proud to continue to serve you with your trucking needs and exceptional customer service. Learn more at bnntrucking.net or call 217-289-3555. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
Steve Surratt, Susie Houston, and Lisa Surratt back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Susie, got some stats for us, brought to you by Yingling Innocent Agency.
I do. 4 points is the only points they got off of serves for North Greene, and that was Barry had 3, Hazelworth had 1, and 8 points they got from free, what I call them free points, and that was errors by us. Katie had 6, with 2 of them being aces. Claire had 6, with 2 of them being aces. Gabby McGath had 2. Kira Dunlap had 1. Courtney Law had 1. Katie had like 3 really good hits. Claire had a good hit. Casey McKeon had a good hit. Gabby had a really good block. Kira had 1 hit. Gracie Hedden had 4 hits, 1 dig and 1 block. And then Courtney had 1 hit and 1 block.
Okay, ball put back over by Hazelworth. Hedden. And hits the net, goes in for the first point for Brown County.
And was that McGath serving?
McGath serving, yes. And Hedden with the point. McGath serves. Got deep. Woolsey.
And that was
spiked back over by Law. Right?
No, that was by Katie.
Katie? Okay.
Yep.
They were both standing together.
Yep. They were standing together. I think Katie was the one that ended up with the hit.
Deep hit. Set up. Les Woolsey. That's Hazelworth. Puts it over.
Okay. Hedden, McGath, and Katie.
Nice save on that side.
And that was Law that time.
Woolsey made a good hit, but it came right back to Martinez faster from the other side than it went over.
Yep. Okay, this is McGath's soon to be 4th turn for a serve. Just barely over the net.
Woolsey and Barry out of bounds.
Okay, that's 4 points for McGath, getting ready to serve her 5th point. Okay, and that was just barely over the net again.
Yep, Hazelworth hit that. Not a good set. Brown County on a 5-0 run.
And Gabby's got all 5 of them points so far from serves. Oh, and did not get over the net.
Didn't get over. I had to say something about the 5 run.
And she was trying to serve that lightly, too.
Barry back to serve for North Greene.
Hedden with a good dig. Katie putting it down.
And it'll be Law serving for Brown County.
Oh, and that was barely over the net.
Barry, and then hit by Hazelworth.
I'm saying they're going to call that in.
Yep. Law comes out, and Casey McKeon comes back in. Back to serve for North Greene will be Kaylin Hoosman.
Back over by Katie. Another really good hit. Okay, so that's going to put Katie back to serve.
Back, Martinez. Set up by Barry. She puts it over the net.
That's Hedden. Hedden has a good hit. Okay, this is Katie back to serve again.
8-2 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Brown County leading by 6.
Good serve by Katie. That's an ace. Oh, just barely
Nice
over the
dig
net.
by Huseman. Poe puts it
McGath,
over.
Dunlap to McKeon.
Huseman, Poe.
McKeon, McGath, Claire this time.
Went back right over Poe. She couldn't do anything about that, the senior. 10-2 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
Okay, Katie still serving.
Martinez, Barry, she dumps it over and
good job
blocked by Hedden.
And Katie still serving. This will be her fourth serve. One of them being an ace. Served by Katie. Oh, and off the fingertips of McGath.
That was a nice job there by Hazelworth on the cross court spike.
That's going to put
Hazelworth
Hazelworth back to serve.
Dump. She put it right where we were.
We do need to scoot up. They're kind of like the JV squad. They're not hitting it very hard. So
we're asking them to hit there when we do that, and then we don't have a plan to get to the ball. Hazelworth with another serve.
Okay.
And we didn't communicate that time. I really thought that's Kiera's ball instead of Katie's ball back there, Susie.
Yep. And that gives Hazelworth 2 aces right in a row. She's serving again. Yeah, we just need to scoot up. There we go. Katie, McGath, and Claire.
Over by Barry.
McGath, Claire.
Good save. Barry puts it up and over by Tino.
We had both Dunlap and Claire going up for the block, but then they just put it right back over our head, so that gave them another point.
Hazelworth serving, 11-6.
Yeah, and they're just barely hitting it over the net, Steve. Oh.
Out of bounds. As Casey McKeon put that too deep. Hazelworth to serve again, 11-7.
Okay. That's
there by
another ace.
Dunlap. Couldn't decide how she was going to hit that ball and ended up in between and not making a good hit either way.
Come on, girls.
McGath tried to dump that back over the back of her head.
Okay, so they're pretty much catching up to us, Steve.
Yeah, 11-9.
6 points just are coming from Hazelworth. Okay, McGath. And that was hit out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Nice try by Barry on that, but had to go down deep for it. Hazelworth comes out. Martinez comes back in.
This is going to be Kiera Dunlap back to serve.
Martinez, Barry, Poe.
Okay, we have McGath to Hedden.
And Barry and Martinez both went for the ball again. And Barry just got one hand on it.
Kiera serving again. Oh, and that would have been out of bounds.
Yep, Huseman hit that.
That would be 4 hits for
14-9.
North Greene. Okay, Kiera serving again. Good serve by Kiera.
Barry, Poe. Out of bounds.
That was way out of bounds on Hedden. Okay, talk, girls. I meant we're only up by 4.
14-10. Coming back in. Woolsey coming back in. Out of the game is, I forgot who that was.
Okay.
Easton.
McGath to Hedden. And they are not talking. Girls, we need to talk.
15-10.
Heading with that hit, but there we go. And Casey McKeon is getting ready to serve. We're not talking down there, and that's 3 times that they almost hit each other just by hitting the ball. Okay,
Over
McKeon.
that was Tino.
McGath. Hedden, yes. Good hit by Hedden.
I'd like to see us going on about a 10-point run right here.
That would be perfect.
I don't know about you. That popcorn didn't do anything for me. It just made me hungry.
I know. It was salty. Whew.
Yep.
Okay, McKeon serving again. Oh, gosh darn.
Have you ever noticed the weird spin on her balls?
Yeah.
That last one was a knuckleball, or time before was a knuckleball. That one kind of dropped. Is the reason why it didn't make over the net.
Okay, so this is Poe serving. McKeon, McGath to Law.
Nice job by Tino on that.
Okay, Katie, McGath, Law. Good job by Law. That's what we like to see. And she's really good about doing that. She's really good about pushing to the opposite corner.
Yeah, she doesn't spike every time.
Yep.
In fact, she does about a 50-50 from what I've seen.
Yeah, heading with the serve.
That's Poe. That's Hoosman.
McKeon, McGath. That was Katie. And Katie kind of had the little tip there.
Again, I have no words to describe how North Greene keeps after the ball. And they get their point. Ball goes off the net, doesn't bother them.
Nope. Nope, they just keep playing. They don't cheer, once they, like most teams do.
Delaney Tino.
Hedden, McGath. And that's to Katie with a really good hit. Okay, and this is going to put McGath back to serve.
Tino comes out. Martinez back in the ball game for North Greene.
McGath had 5 points for the first time.
That was Poe. Puts it right back over.
And Law
just
pushes
dumped
it. Again. Okay, McGath, it's 19-12. Couldn't get it over.
19-13.
6 of their points came from our errors.
Bailey Berry, the senior, will be serving. She usually hits the ball right in that opening right there.
Yep, right in the middle.
A little harder.
That was the first one that I seen hit that hard. And Katie with another hit. That's going to put Law back to serve.
Well, here's a 5 run right here. When she's in service, she usually has runs of 2 to 3 at least.
Good serve by
Poe
Law.
puts it back over.
Dunlap.
Cross court, Martinez, Berry, and Hazelworth gets the point.
And just caught us off guard.
2014. Well, so much for my idea of a run there.
Yep. Hughesman. Okay. McKeon, McGath. That's Katie. Good hit.
21-14. Looks like
Okay,
Katie's going to serve here.
Put Katie back to serve. We just need 4 points out of her.
That's the first ace right there, hit right in front of Martinez. I think she thought that was going to float further.
I think she did too.
Because normally she'd be on the ground for those.
Yep. Okay, here comes again. And we have Katie and Claire with that one.
Okay. Hey, we got a point right here because I've been absent from volleyball games for a little bit. Our head coach is out. Did she have her baby?
She had her baby, yep.
Okay.
Little girl.
Congratulations.
Yep. Yep. She actually, senior night, she actually came and brought the baby and coached senior night. Yep. It was really good seeing her.
Barry puts it back over.
Claire McGath to Hedden and hit way out of bounds. And they tried to do a little sneak thing where you thought that Claire was going to hit it, and Gracie came behind her and hit it over her head. Okay, so we have Claire McGath to Hedden and off fingertips.
Hazelwood. No, that was off of the pole. They can't play that one.
Yeah.
That would have went out of bounds had it not touched the pole.
Okay, so this is going to be Kira Dunlap back to serve, and this could be game point.
Over by Tino.
McKeon, McGath.
Poe, Barry.
Okay, Dunlap, McGath to Claire. Claire puts her down.
And that's the ball game, 25-15. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, I got
as
some
Brown
stats.
County wins in 2 as we head to the postgame show brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, your hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, helping to build our community for 45 years. That's Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. And our players of the game will be brought to you by KLC Inc. in their new location. Been there several months now. Stop in and see them. Beautiful store. 509 Pittsfield Road in Mount Sterling, or call them 773-9090. Their slogan there is, "You think it, we ink it," at KLC Inc. You got some stats for me there, Susie?
I do. For North Greene, we had 6 points from Hazelworth, 3 of them being aces, and then we had Barry with 1, and we gave them 8 points from Air. For your Lady Hornets, we had 5 points, with 2 of them being aces from Katie Flynn. We had 6 points from Gabby McGath. We had 2 points from Kira Dunlap. And we had 6 hits from Katie, 4 hits from Claire. Gracie Hedden had 5 hits and 1 really good block. And then Courtney Law had 3 really good hits. And they were the kind of hits that she pushed them across the court where they ain't. So that being said, and they only gave us 5 points from Air.
Okay, and that's your stats brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. Players of the ball game, North Greene, I'm having a little harder over there. I'm going to let you. Who scored the most points over there?
Hazelworth scored the most points.
Yeah,
and
she
3
had
of
some
them
pretty good hits.
3 of them with aces.
Okay.
Yep.
Hazelworth going to be the player of the ball game. On the Brown County side, who are you giving that to?
Well, we had some really good hits, of course, from Katie Flynn, Claire Flynn, Gracie Hedden, Courtney Law. But the one that had the most hits, the most blocks out of the 2 games was Gracie Hedden, even though Katie Flynn had the most points from serves, which she had 11 points from serves, and 4 of them being aces. Okay. So I'm going to give it to Katie and Gracie.
Okay. With that, Brown County wins both lost the JV contest in 3 games, won the varsity contest in 2 games. For Susie Houston, Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, this has been a BC Hornet Sports production.
Thank you
Have
for
a
listening.
blessed day.
Yep.